Howdy folks, this video is primarily for Frank, but anybody is welcome to view it. And if you have any theories or ideas, I would love to hear them. If you want to put them in the comments below, that would be wonderful. A lady I know knows that I have an interest in rocks and minerals, and she brought a rock in to give to me, and this is it. She said it was given to her by somebody, and they told her it was pumice from Giles County, Virginia. And Giles County is in the western part of Virginia. It's actually along the border with West Virginia, and it's just north of the towns of like Blacksburg and Christiansburg, and it encompasses the town of Perrysburg. I'm not really too familiar with the geology there, but some of the folks that were with me didn't really know if pumice was from that area. One person thought it might have been sedimentary because it's actually kind of has a grain or is kind of layered, and somebody else thought that maybe it was a little bit lighter. It is lighter for a rock this size, but it doesn't seem to be as light as what pumice would be. Somebody else thought it might have been more of a mixture of minerals, and something got leached out, causing it to be a little bit lighter and giving it some porosity. So anyways, let's take a closer look at it. Alright, here's a better look at the rock. As you see, it does have kind of a pattern or layering to it. The surface is kind of irregular. It is lighter than a rock this size, but it seems to be heavier than what pumice would be. I did measure the specific gravity, and I came up with a value of 1.1, which is a little bit heavier than water. It will sink. Then I took my rock hammer to it and broke off a piece on the end here, and what I found was kind of interesting. You know, pumice is supposedly venticular, which has small holes or bubbles from the gases that are expanding from the rock as it cools, and this doesn't have that. This definitely has a fibrous pattern to it. For one, it's uniform. It doesn't seem like anything is leached out, and instead of having the bubbles, it definitely has a fibrous layering to it, or look to it. When you look at it from the side, it looks pretty light. When you look at it across the broken end, across the grain, it looks darker. I don't know if that comes up on the camera. And when you look at that under magnification, you can see that it looks almost like broken glass on those strands. And I think the light is going in and not coming out as much as it reflects off of the other side here. So anyways, I did take some pictures through the microscope, both a stereoscope and a compound microscope, so I'll post those now. So the three questions that I have is, A, what's the composition of this stuff? Being lighter in color, I assume that it's more felsic than it is mafic. It does look to be glassy and not much of a grain, so it looks like a volcanic glass to me. The second question I have is, you know, what kind of rock is it? Pumice sounds like it has a different texture to it compared to this fibrous material. Hopefully it's not asbestos. I'll be careful with it. And thirdly is if anybody knows a little bit more about the geology around Giles County, let me know too, because I looked online for any references with pumice around that area and really couldn't find any, so I'm kind of surprised that it would be pumice from there. So anyways, any comments or theories or information that anybody might have, I'd be greatly appreciative to hear about it. Other than that, it seems unique enough that I should be able to find out a little bit more about what this is. So anyways, thanks for watching the video, and we'll catch you later.